Hey, second grade. Today you're going to get back your cathedral that we've been working on. Okay, hopefully you have all of your towers to your cathedral done. If you do not, you're going to have to talk to me so I can get you out your papers to finish them up. Remember that you should probably have anywhere from 5 to 7 towers. Okay, some of them are skinny, some of them are kind of like stacked squares and rectangles. They should all have a top to them, whether it's an onion dome or a triangle. Okay, when you're that far, you are going to get a Sharpie from up front, and we need to carefully outline everything. Okay, so I'm going to be really careful. Going right along the edge of everything. This is just going to kind of help our shapes show up a little bit better, especially when we start to do our patterns. Go slowly so you don't make any mistakes. Sometimes you might end up having to draw on top of your towers like I did right there. That's fine. All right, so I'm all done tracing everything. I traced all the domes, I traced all my squares and rectangles, I even did the horizontal lines across. Okay, if you're not sure if you got everything, please just raise your hand and ask me. Otherwise, you are ready to move on to the next step of the project. And we are going to be adding lots of patterns to our towers and our domes. I will put some patterns up on the screen for you to look at to give you some ideas. Okay, don't do the same patterns over and over. So maybe I want to do some like zigzag stripes on my onion dome. I would probably start with a pencil if I were you. Most of us probably won't finish our patterns today. That's a-okay. I'm probably going to give you another class too. So you have a zigzag stripe. Maybe I'll do maybe like curved stripes. What else can I do? I could go from this point. Maybe I'll curve them the opposite direction so it kind of looks like a piece of candy. Could do some curved strips like this. Notice that when I actually curve it down like this, it's just curving down, coming back up. That actually makes it look kind of 3D. It makes it look rounded when I do that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do to this one and this one yet. I'll come back to those. I can also add patterns to my towers as well. I don't have to add patterns to every single thing, but I would say you probably want more than half of your pieces of paper to have a pattern on them. What else could I do? Do some big zigzags. You could do more than one pattern on a section. So I'll do some triangles, then maybe I'll do some lines above them. What else? I could do some of these like fish scale shapes. All right, I'll put some up on the screen for you to look at to help give you some ideas. I know that can be tricky coming up with this many different pattern ideas. All right, so I've got quite a few patterns on my buildings. I might go back and add a couple more later on. But after you've got lots of your patterns drawn, now I'm going to trace those patterns with my Sharpie. Do a really nice, neat job. Trace everything, so this will help our patterns stick out a little bit better. After you have your patterns all traced with your Sharpie, the last thing I want you to do is to take one of the erasers at your table. Carefully try to erase any pencil lines that you might have showing. Okay, that'll make your artwork look a little bit nicer so we don't have those yucky lines. And when we are all finished, drawing our patterns, tracing our buildings, tracing our patterns, and erasing. These can go on the drying rack as low as they can go. Next time we will finish these by adding some color to our patterns. When you're done, be sure to clean up after yourself.